On a great morning down here today, it's great to think about all those things you would do if you didn't care what people think or thought of you anymore. You know, people start a business, or they don't start a business sometimes because they're worried sometimes what their friends would think. They paint a negative picture. We're in a bad economy, you haven't got a market for it, you haven't got a talent for it, when perhaps you have got a deep down talent. We all got deep down talents and everything. But what if you threw off those shackles? You could be going for promotion in work. You see it all the time, people go for promotions in work and they say, oh, I'm not going for it. And then they find, and you pull out of it, and all those people went for it. Because they want those managers' jobs, really. They want to advance in life. It's a human need sometimes to get better in life, provide for your family more, or whatever, self-satisfaction. So I encourage you to do things that not upset others, but don't care about them. Because you've got to go after them. You've got to get that stage at 80 years of age where you said, I went for it. If you're on that rocking chair at 80 and saying, shall I go for it or not? You're going to say, I should have gone for it. I should have gone on holiday there. I should have gone visited that place. I should have launched my business. Or I should have at least had a go. And that's why exercise is so important, because it changes your mind. If you've got that attitude, you come home from work and you're tired and you're sitting down, you're having a cup of coffee or a bottle of wine or Indian or Chinese or whatever, at the end of the day, there's no way you can think positively. There's no way you can be sharp enough with your mind to think for better things. Don't care what people think of things, because all you're doing is really showing them up. You're showing up because they don't go for it. I tell people all the time, if people are in a business and they're doing well and they're really fit or whatever, there's no way they're going to put you off. They're going to encourage you. There's always role models out there for all of us. You can ask, how do you do it? Would you do it? What support do you have? Can you give me a little support? Because those people who do something great with their lives will only want to support you. Those people who don't have a go will always want to put you off, because you are showing them up. You want to get 8 years of age and live a life worth telling a story about. If you made a film of your life, you want the highlights. You want not to be wasting years and driving back and forth to work all the time and not doing the things that really turn you on in passion wise, in enthusiasm wise, and goals, and get to your soul, deep into your soul. You want to get into the things that excite you, your true passions. When we're doing our GCSEs in school, probably most of them don't really interest you. But there's maybe one thing you're really passionate about. It could be sport, it could be history, it could be physics, or you want to be a scientist. It could be any of those things that turn you on. But if you're into science, chances are you're not into art. And vice versa. You can become that person. Think of YouTube and all those things. There's endless opportunities to create your own future. You don't have to go to the studio anymore and say, please can we showcase my product? You can launch it yourself. But you've got to realise one thing. You've got to work hard every day. Do more than people would ever expect of you. And serve people better than you ever thought. Don't wait another moment. Don't ask too many opinions. Because 90% of people are going to tell you, you can't do it. When I asked people, should I become a trainer? 99% of people said, I shouldn't do it. There's no market. It only happens in London. Or you should go the big boy gyms because they could put loads of machines on lease payments, and even though they could be bust a couple of years later, they are dominating the market. My thing, what dominates the market these days is being different, being original, doing your own thing, telling your own story. But I urge you, tell your own story. If you're not happy where you are right now, be original. You got the gifts deep inside you. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. That's where it is. Be original, write your own story, because people are waiting to hear it. They're not waiting to hear the same old story. They're not waiting to go to frozen food chain places of those types. They want to see art. They want to see great restaurants. They want to see great chefs at reasonable prices. They want to see great trainers that can transform life. Are you going to be a life transformer? Or are you going to follow the status quo? That's not going to get you anywhere. That world where people, you know, they have gold watch for 40 years in any industry, doesn't exist. There's no jobs for life anymore. You've got to create your own job. You've got to create your own career. And the world is waiting for you. There's more opportunities now than there was ever before. But it all starts with not caring what people think in a positive way. If people are putting you down all the time, then please don't associate with them anymore. Associate with those people who are going to encourage you, lift you up to another level, lift you up to another place that you didn't think possible. Because I know it's possible. The endless opportunities are here right now. I'll be proud of you. I want to message you. I want to hear great things from you from now in the future. 2018 is right here. The opportunities are endless. Don't care what people think. Launch your own amazing future. Come on.